the chordstylepiano.com video series, Learn Piano for Free. My name is Jerry Baird, and today we're going to be learning the song Pop Goes the Weasel. Let's take a look at the music. This is on page 38 of Book 1 in the Clear and Simple Chordstyle Piano series, which is available at chordstylepiano.com. So let's look at our music. We have an F, a C7 for the chords, and a B flat. We also have this dot above the note. Now a dot above the note is different than a dot to the side of the note. If there's a dot to the side, it lengthens the note length by 1.5 times what it would normally get. So if this was a dotted quarter note and the dot were on the side, then we would play 1.5 beats instead of 1. But since it's above the note, both on the left hand and on the right, that means we play staccato, which is kind of a jumpy playing. So kind of like laughing, ha 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 ha. And the opposite of staccato is legato, nice and smooth. So this is the part in the song where it goes pop goes the weasel. So we're going to just do a instead of so it just means jumpy on that part of the song. Okay, let's play a basic version of this and then we'll have a little fun with it. So you might have noticed in some of the playing that I do that I kind of add extra notes in the right hand. And the way that I do that is there's a few notes that are very safe. So if I'm playing an F chord, for example, here's my F chord. That means on the right hand, an F chord consists of 3 notes, C, F, A, or F, A, C, or A, C, F. It doesn't matter as much what order I choose to use as the fact that I'm playing those 3 notes. That's what makes it an F chord. So if I'm playing an F chord here, that means I'm completely safe to play any of the F chord notes with my right hand, even if those notes aren't part of the melody. And also, so those are the safest notes. If I play any of the 3 notes in the chord that I'm playing, they'll be completely safe. They'll always match. It'll sound good. Now if I go outside of that, if I play a different, so let's say I play, so here's my F chord, and let's say I decide to play a B flat, it doesn't sound very compatible, especially if I play it down here. Then it gets very dissonant, and you may like that kind of music. Sometimes in the right context it can sound okay, but generally it's something that we want to avoid. So the way we do that is we kind of avoid these unsafe notes. So the safest notes are the 3 notes of the chord. They'll always sound good with the chord. The second safest notes, the safer notes, are anything from the scale, although we just did a B flat example and so that wasn't very good. So, but in general, other notes. So let's say I play a G, or a D, or an E, and those sound pretty okay. So in this context, I definitely want to avoid that B flat. I probably want to avoid this B flat, unless I'm just kind of going through it quickly. If I move past it quickly, then it's not so bad. And then the notes that are the least safe are notes that are outside the scale. So in the F scale we have F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Those are the scale notes that I can choose from, but I can also go outside the scale and get some kind of very dissonant results. So if I want to augment my melody, then I probably want to use chord notes, or at least notes from the scale. So I'm going to play a version of Pop Goes the Weasel where I just throw in some extra notes, and some will come from the chord that I'm playing and some will come from the scale, and I'll probably stick with both of those for this one. Every once in a while I do venture outside the scale and see what results I can get, but generally it's when I'm home alone and it's very experimental. I don't do it when I perform. Okay, Pop Goes the Weasel, adding extra melody notes.